With 8 Ballon d'Ors and a World Cup trophy, Lionel Messi has secured a place in history that few other athletes can touch. To the public, he is the definitive example of a naturally gifted prodigy. Yet, off the pitch, he operates like a ghost. He rarely speaks to the press and drifts through public life with a quiet, invisible demeanor. But the narrative of the effortless athlete is an illusion. Behind the silence lies a hidden history defined by medical crises, improvised contracts, and a network of secret corporate acquisitions. To understand how this legacy was built, we have to look past the highlight reels and examine the specific turning points that almost ended his career before it ever began. Growing up in Rosario, Argentina, Messi was an undeniable talent. But at age 11, a medical diagnosis threatened to halt his trajectory entirely. This chart shows the reality of his growth hormone deficiency. Pediatricians predicted his adult height would peak at 4 feet 7 inches. The financial cost was equally stark. Daily injections cost $1,000 a month, far exceeding his family's working-class income. While major clubs in Argentina acknowledged his skill, they ultimately walked away. They were unwilling to shoulder the long-term medical debt required to keep him on the pitch. His rise wasn't a matter of simple genetics. His physical presence as a professional athlete was built on years of daily chemical intervention and a desperate search for financial backing. When his family arrived in Spain, the decision to sign him wasn't unanimous. Barcelona's board initially viewed a 13-year-old who required expensive medical care as a liability. By December 2000, negotiations had stalled. Frustrated by the delay, Messi's father issued an ultimatum. If the club didn't commit immediately, they would take Lionel to their rivals at Real Madrid. That threat forced Barcelona's sporting director, Carles Rexach, to act. Sitting at a tennis club with no official paper available, he grabbed a napkin and drafted a binding commitment on the spot. That 16.5-centimeter scrap of paper secured his medical treatments and guaranteed that the most talented player of his generation wouldn't be forced back to Argentina. The foundation of his career, and the next 2 decades of Barcelona success, rested on an improvised promise made over lunch. As his club career stabilized, Spain actively courted him to join their national team. He rejected the offer, choosing to wait for Argentina. His choice led to a disastrous start. During his senior debut for Argentina in 2005, he was sent off with a red card after being on the pitch for only 47 seconds. Even his most famous celebration holds a private meaning. The gesture of pointing to the sky is a quiet tribute to his late grandmother, Celia, who first pushed him to play. His international career was defined by this fierce loyalty to his family and his roots, even when that path proved difficult. While many billionaire athletes embrace a flashy lifestyle, Messi maintains a quiet personal life, centered on his marriage to his childhood friend, Antonella. Their reunion was sparked by a tragedy. In 2005, Messi flew to Argentina to support her after she lost her best friend in a car accident, a move that eventually brought her to Spain. But that quiet family persona sits alongside a massive financial engine, an $850 million business empire. His portfolio includes a media production house, a global restaurant chain, and the luxury MIM hotel group, with properties in high-end locations like Sitges. In 2026, he moved into club ownership, completing a 100% buyout of the Spanish club UE Cornelia to secure a permanent youth talent pipeline in Catalonia. By layering these investments, Messi has constructed a life that is almost entirely self-sufficient. It suggests that while the world sees a humble athlete, he has spent years building a financial engine designed to outlive his playing career. Lionel Messi is more than a natural prodigy. He's a survivor of physical limitations who succeeded because of a series of high-stakes institutional risks. He has carefully maintained the image of a pure, instinct-driven footballer while building a massive, strategic business empire behind the scenes. He has spent his life navigating 2 parallel realities: the fragile boy from Rosario, who relied on injections to grow, and the strategic billionaire who outmaneuvered the sports world, both on and off the grass.
Welcome to Bite Tunes. To know more amazing things, please subscribe this channel.